Hi, welcome back to another Crypto Dave video. It's Monday, which means another Stake Rewards update video. This is for week 46. And just a very brief update today. I've been a little bit under the weather, so I'm going to try and get through this without entering into a bit of a coughing fit, but apologies if I do. So before we jump into the figures for the last week, just to make you aware of any changes, and I suppose the only two things to be aware of, Icon has had some issues with the IconX kind of wallet actually claiming the Icon rewards. I actually managed to do it, but it took a few hours. It's been down, I think, or there've been issues on the chain since yesterday. A lot of people seem to be reporting it on both Reddit and also kind of Twitter. So there are some issues with the Icon. So if you log into your IconX wallet and you don't see your coins, or you can't kind of log in, or it looks like they've disappeared, don't panic. If you log in an hour or so, or a few hours, it should be back to normal. But I did manage to eventually claim last week's staked IconX, so I did that this morning, but as I mentioned, it took a little while. The other thing you might notice is syndicates missing from the list. I've put in the figures for the year to date, and I've wrapped that into the other and sold row, just like I did with Stellar last week. But basically, I'm not able to get decent kind of pricing information, even kind of CoinGecko and that, which was carrying pricing information. It's been all over the place the last kind of few days. I still have a few of them, but you know, I'm not really kind of actively staking or anything like that. So syndicate's gone from the list. Everything else has tipped over as usual. So let's jump straight in and have a look at the figures for the last week. So firstly, NAV coin, only 2 stakes for NAV coin, so 4 coins worth 36 cents. A little bit disappointing. We're back up to a decent amount. I think it was 8 last week. I'm still seeing the occasional orphan stake, not just on kind of NAV, but also on kind of PIVX. I had an orphan stake this week and a few of the other coins. So I'm still not 100% convinced everything is running as it should. I might need to go and have another look at things. I'm not sure if kind of maybe the network's kind of like things are rebooting themselves overnight, something like that maybe, and that's causing a little bit of downtime. But I seem to be having still a few little issues, but nothing crazy, and it's not sort of all the time. If I was having issues all the time, it's a lot easier to troubleshoot these things, but I think it's possibly network related. Maybe things not broadcasting as quickly into the kind of network as they should, which means I'm receiving a few more orphan stakes than usual. But a near guess, we've still got 85 coins. I'm nowhere near the buyback level that I'd like to be. Near's been on a bit of a decent run actually over the last few weeks. Ever since I kind of sold them, it's never dropped back to the level I was hoping to buy back at. It's probably just floating a fraction above when I kind of sold them at the moment. So the trade is still in. I haven't kind of given up on it, but it might be a long-term trade if it does actually complete. If not, we've got some more Bitcoin, which I can do other things with. Nothing with SmartCash. The Smart Rewards comes in, I think, 26th of the month. So we've got another week or so until that arrives. Metrix, 2 stakes totaling 5,339 coins worth 92 cents. PIVX, just 1 stake for PIVX. As I said, I did have 1, possibly 2 orphan stakes this week for PIVX, but 1 stake, 2 PIVX worth 49 cents, 140.4 Helix worth 44 cents, 1 stake for Vulcano, 106.87 worth 12 cents. 3 different stakes for Bulwark after a couple of weeks without really receiving a lot. So 16.41 Bulwark worth 33 cents, and finally Icon 9.05. So down a chunk on last week. We were about 10.5, I think, last week. So I don't know if this is in some way down to the network issues or something like that. I have actually changed my PREPs that I'm actually delegating to. So I did that this morning, so I'm not sure if that will help. But 9.05 Icon worth $1.50. So it's a grand total this week of $4.45. If we jump over to the graph, you can see, excuse me, we're down a little bit on where we've been the last couple of weeks, and down substantially on where we were here. Now, a few reasons for that. One of them is just kind of the price of the coins, but also we've got rid of some coins as well. Stellar, obviously the inflation rewards for Stellar disappeared. We've got a reduced amount of Neo, so just under 1/3 of the Neo we were staking a few weeks ago. And we've been a little bit unlucky with some orphan blocks as well. So not appalling considering all those different things, but not a great week, unfortunately. Anyway, that's it for this week. As I said, just a very brief update. Let me know if you have any kind of questions. Hopefully by the time this uploads, the Icon issues or the issues within the Icon network will all be resolved. As I said, I did eventually manage to get those staked amounts through, but there were a lot of times I was trying to claim them and getting errors, and it was just a case of kind of trial and error. But anyway, let me know if you have any questions. It's always nice to hear from you, so send me a message in the comments below. If you can give me a thumbs up or anything like that, that would be fantastic, and hopefully I will see you on the next video. Have a great day. Bye bye.